guys, so really quick before we get into this video, I want to leave a little disclaimer. Some parts of the video are really loud and windy and there's noises on the farm, but it's a working farm. You're gonna have that. Also, I want to thank NYFARMGIRLS for letting me come out and see their farm super last minute, and a huge thanks to Claudia for showing me around. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Grace. I'm a farmer, photographer, welder, and now YouTuber, I guess. And today I'm here with Claudia. She's gonna show me around their farm. Claudia, do you want to tell them a little bit about you guys?
So I am one of the NYFARMGIRLS. If you don't follow our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, we're over there on NYFARMGIRLS. And we have a 1,200 cow dairy. We milk about 500 of those 1,200. And we've got 2,100 acres. We grow corn, wheat, soybeans, hay, and we have a pumpkin farm on the side as well. So I'm going to be showing Grace around a little bit. She has not really been introduced to a dairy farm very thoroughly, so I'm going to show her around kind of what we do here, and hope you guys follow along and check out my channel if you want.
Okay, so we're in the bulk tank room.
We're in the bulk tank room, so these tanks go back into the wall a little bit more, and just kind of the milk truck guy comes up and he hooks up to the tanks and they get on the milk truck right from here. So all these pipes that you see on the wall come from the milking parlor, which we'll go on in a little bit. And they just run through the walls, and then they're in a cooling and heating system, which allows them to like stay fresh. And yeah, so I'm kind of more on the crop side and not on the cow side anymore. I used to feed calves, but they are a pain. So I kind of moved on to even bigger pains, which are John Deere tractors.
True that.
So yeah, this is where all the magic happens.
Okay.
So this is where they're getting milked, and when they're chewing their cud, that means that they're happy, content, and everything digestive is working the way it should be. Right here is kind of where like all of like the businessy kind of things happen. Not really that professional, but on these computers it just says like we have our dairy comp on here, so you can just look up a cow's number and it'll tell you exactly like how many days of milk she has, lactation and everything. And then like if she's pregnant or if she's not pregnant, and what her baby is, if it's a bull or heifer. So it's all on these computers. Clearly it's not very organized, but and then there's just some cameras and that's it. So this is where all the new babies come in. It's like really hot in here, so then they come in here and they get dried off. This looks like it's a bull calf. Yeah, so this is a bull calf, and we actually breed a lot of our Holstein calves to Angus, because they get bigger and they're worth more when we go to sell them, because we don't keep any of our bulls here on the dairy farm because we can't get milk out of them, so they're not really necessary here. There's only two, or there's only one new one right now. This is like pack manure that we just kind of push out in random spots, which obviously we're a little behind on it, but coming in here we have our maternity barn, and that's like the fancy name for it, but it's just where all of the cows are going to have their babies. So it looks like there's only one cow that's going to be calving, and other than that, all these are just getting sorted right now. And then these are all cows that have had a baby, and then they get checked on every single day by Evelyn, my older sister.
So this is the barn she's always in on Instagram.
Yeah, this is a famous barn.
I keep up with it.
Yep, and so they all get their temperatures checked every day, their keto tests, like everything is right here for the new moms. And so these guys are going to be going right into the milking groups very shortly. I think they stay here for like maybe it's 30 days. That's probably wrong, but so yeah. And then all these other ones out here are all going to be calving as well. But it's a lot different, as you can see, because on dairy farms, they don't go outside like they do on a beef farm, or they don't have pastures, because they all some dairy farms do have pastures, but it's just a lot more feasible for us to have them inside, and we're working with them all the time. They're always getting, they have a routine that they stick to, so they gotta be going inside and all this other stuff. I like it in the winter here because the snow covers up all of the dirt in the mud.
So I did work on a cattle farm, but it was beef. So I was outside all the time. So I have never seen what it looks like with keeping the cattle inside, because they were all outside all the time.
So we bed with sand, and that's what I think she's kind of working on over there. And they get all of their little beds in here all scraped, so it's flat and there's not a lot of manure in the sand. So it's really comfy for them, and they just pretty much get to lay on like a little personal beach all day. And they just got fed, so they're a little occupied.
There is a lot of birds.
So in our feed, which we'll go down there in a second, but we actually feed them chocolate as well.
I can smell it.
So, yep. So sometimes we'll have like Pez candy, or sometimes we'll have like real candy bars, but it's pretty much like what the factories like spill on the floors or anything. They try to get rid of it, so we buy it in here. And it's really good for their sugar, because cows need sugar to have energy. And then when they have more energy, they can produce more milk.
Is that just like a silage pile? Or?
These are all of our bunk. This is like our bunk silo. So every different like corner is sectioned off with corn, like silage, haylage, and this is all just like first cut, second cut, third cut. And we put it all here in the bunk, and then when they go to feed it in the mixer wagon, which we're coming up on, they just take the ration of haylage and silage, and then they put it in there and they mix it all up, and that's like makes up a really big majority of the cow feed.
Oh, I didn't even see all that over there.
Yeah. Covering bunks is like my least favorite thing ever,
Yeah,
especially because
a lot of fun.
every time you start to do it, it's windy, so not very fun. So this is our commodity shed where all the feed is, and then the mixer wagon is in that barn. Just on a little tractor. So everything is loaded with this payloader in every corner. So like we have like all this, we grind our own corn. So everything that we feed is pretty much all in-house. Like we use our corn for in-house feed and everything. There's soybean, there's cotton seed, there's different like distillers and grains, and there's a lot of minerals. So like that pile over there is minerals. So everything is just in a balanced like little diet. The cows have their own nutritionist too. So they come in every so often and they say like what we should be feeding more of or less of to get a higher milk production, which is kind of cool. They get treated better than us.
I was going to say, I think I need a nutritionist.
All different minerals in there. I don't really know what they are. I'm not really up to date with that. But yeah, so then all of this is mixed up with the haylage and silage, and then that's mixed in the mixer wagon, and it gets fed to them really early in the morning. I'm glad I don't have that job. So, and then these up here just are grain bins that have, we do our soybeans and our wheat and our corn. We dry it all ourselves, so when we do all of our corn, we run it all through the dryer before we put it in the bins, obviously. And yeah, so we just got a new dryer a couple years ago. Maybe it was more than a couple now. But we have a lot of random little sheds for. This is an old veal barn. We used to have a pretty big veal herd here. I don't really know the exact number of how many there were, but I think it was around 500. And that was like a whole different like entity here. I was never really a part of that, but it's definitely interesting to get into that industry because they're raised a lot differently than dairy cows.
They're just like...
Yep, it's very pristine. Some people are snowmobiling today, but there's like maybe like 4 inches of snow, which is not enough.
How much did y'all end up getting?
I think in some parts we did get like 8 inches.
Really?
But with the wind and everything, it was like blowing all around, so it's not very good.
Yeah.
And it's not really packed down yet, so everyone's just itching to go snowmobiling now. I'm refraining myself. So this is our shop that we built in 2018. And when we get to our old shop, you'll see why we built a new one, because it's very small and it was very cold. So my dad is in partnership with my uncle, my aunt, and then his 2 nephews. And so this is kind of where my dad spends most of his time, and I'm kind of like under my dad's wing, so this is where I am a lot. And it's definitely, we definitely have enough room for everything, and we're still adding on a little bit in here. So this is the shop, and we're just making this little office, kitchen, office, I don't know, really, what's gonna be. And we got a bathroom, and then upstairs they want to make living quarters, which I don't really know why they're doing that, because no one's gonna sleep here, but
You never know, just
you
in
never
case.
know. So yeah, this is our only red paint that we have on the farm. We used to have a 333, and then we upgraded to this one because case fillers are actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. I don't mind it.
The whole line of equipment kind of is.
Yeah, I guess. We've been repainting lots of our older tractors, which I think none of them are in here anymore, unless they just got dirty again. We're actually selling this one right here.
Oh,
And
for sale.
It's for sale, a little advertisement. So yeah, and then we have a couple, those are my grandfather's planes back there. He used to be quite a pilot. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Maybe we could take one for a rep later.
Oh yeah, casually.
Yep. We are finally able to park everything inside, so, which we never were able to.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the overview of the shop here. Oh my god, what is that? This is our cold storage, and just kind of things that I guess they don't really mind being outside. And this is our newest addition, which I really enjoy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the drift.
All the additions of 2018. Kind of fun. And then we just have like a little junkyard over there.
We all have it.
This up there, you can see it, is all that concrete wall over there, is our manure pit that we just got a few years ago, and I believe it's 4 million gallons.
That is a lot of gallons.
It's a lot of poop.
How often do you have to?
We only have to do that once a year. We have 2 other 250,000 gallon pits.
Oh, okay.
So, but some farms around here have like multiple, like 6 million gallon ponds.
Oh.
So that is a lot.
Yeah.
And we actually just started getting all of our manure injected, like drag lined, instead of, we used to just spread it on top and everything, but when you inject into the ground with a drag line system, it kind of like conserves all of the nutrients and the gases and everything, and is more beneficial for your corn, your soybeans, whatever you're growing. So that's kind of new technology.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so that's what Aiden does for his job. These are a set of scales that we don't use, but makes us look a little more professional.
Yeah.
Got a couple different hay barns. So we bale all of our own hay for our calves and straw for our calves. That's one of them. And coming here, we are, oh my god, my face is so cold.
Same.
We are coming up on our dry cow barn. So a dry cow is a cow that's not producing milk right now, and you get a dry cow because every time before a cow calves, it has a 2-month vacation right before. So it's kind of just like giving its body a rest. And so these are the ones that are about to have a baby in the next couple of months. So it's gonna be a lot of babies coming up. This is a close-up dry on the left, and then just sort of dry cows over here that are a little more far away, and they can go outside there, but really they prefer to stay inside. I'm staying hard today. They look not impressed. So pretty much Evelyn dries them off by like do a little, it's like a syringe kind of, and it goes up their teat, and it just, I guess I really don't know like how it actually works, but it kind of just, they don't get mastitis because nothing gets inside their teat, and they are just kind of chilling here. All they do is eat and sleep and converse with each other when we're not listening. This is our bull barn. We're giving a little farm tour.
Oh, am I in the way here?
No, you're good. And obviously there's a surplus of cats, but these are all weaned heifers, so they're not getting milk anymore. We're going to go over to the little babies in a second, but these just get like more grain and water so that they can really beef up. And they look a little more shaggy in the wintertime. They get like a different like winter coat. So then these are little,
look at these little babies. Aww.
they're actually getting milk.
Hey Jojo. Say hi to my YouTube.
Hey, what's up? Your lashes look good. You're popping.
Good. I don't even know how old these are.
They look pretty beefy.
But I think they're from the fall. So, what's it, 5 months? 5 months old? And those are like 3 months old, but these are all steers. We usually only do Angus and Jersey, right?
I don't know why we do Jersey.
Steers, yeah, they don't taste like
They don't taste, it tastes like an oil filter.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, they're friendly. So we just kind of keep some for ourselves. That's pretty much all they're
It's nothing
here for.
major. We just
Nothing major.
we don't sell it. And
Yeah,
then
so these are the boys, and then those are the girls, and
we have 32 weaned babies over there, which weaned babies means that they don't get milk anymore and they are over 3 months old.
right. So then after they come over here, we send them to a heifer growing facility, and they're there for 2 years. They get pregnant there, and then they come back to our farm, and then they get milk. So we don't have the room here to grow all of our calves. So that's where they are, and that's like a really crucial part of their life when they're like teenagers. And then they get beefed up there. They actually eat onions and like different vegetables at the heifer growing facility. So you go in there, it actually smells really good. But that's like, I think it's like 3 hours away. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. On there one time. Oh, here we have our little babies. So these ones range from 1 hour old to 3 months old. And we do have like 5% Jersey here. I think it's kind of grown to like 10% probably. But Jerseys kind of give them more fatty milk, so it's good for like butter and everything. And Holsteins. Is that open?
No.
So they are reading on their milk, so they're a little
They're
noisy.
vocal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little noisy. But after they get fed, they get milk drunk and they just go right to sleep.
Oh my god, look at them in their little coats.
This is a milk taxi. And we used to just mix it all up with milk replacer in there, but milk replacer is very expensive. So we kind of just started using like extra milk from the parlor, since it's pretty much virtually free. And we feed it to the babies. So they're getting their mama's milk. And it's pasteurized a year, which means it just gets really hot and then it cools down and then heats it again. For sure that's not what works. I just press the button. Not anymore, but Jojo does it now. And this is where Evelyn and I and Jojo all started working in this barn. So that's kind of how we started working in the farm. And so, to show you, I think. There it is. That's all the milk.
Nice.
Yep. It's not very yummy.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, so yeah, it's a little sweeter, and if you don't grow up drinking raw milk, then you probably get sick off it. And I never really drank raw milk growing up, so I try to stay away from it. Jojo vaccinates and everything in here. And this is where all the magic happens for the babies.
Is it gonna like strap me guys?
Not really.
And you better watch out.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Ready, please?
Jojo! What are the colors again? The green's what?
I'll be over.
Oh, we're already ready to rip. Let's get this show on the road. What's green? 'Cause we- 5.
Oh, I was
I'm
wrong.
glad we called you. What's red?
Oh.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, 5.
Yep, and then
I
you
just
just
hit
put it
the
right
button.
down in here. Yep. There we go.
Oh my god,
I like
that's
the
so
ones
cute.
that like to dunk their heads in it.
Yeah.
There's one down here that always.
Sick. Okay, red.
No, you don't. No, red tags are weaned. Red tape is weaned. They don't get milked.
Oh, that's right.
But this is a red. So this will be 4. This is the same thing that Millennial Farmer did when he was here. He was not good at it though. He was not good at it.
He wasn't good at it?
Nope. Farmer Grayce is way better.
I think I'm pretty good at it.
Shots fired.
Okay.
Okay. Next one is. It doesn't have anything, but you can do. This one was gonna be a 5.
5? Oh. Why does it start at 5?
Oh,
Okay.
Put up old green over there.
Old green. Old
That's
greenie.
your finger.
Why is that making that noise?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Maybe I'm not as good as I thought.
Ready? Yeah, she's one of those. This has got to go out that way.
Like at the end, you got to bring it back here anyway.
I'm just doing what JoJo told me.
Green is 4.
It was 5.
Oh.
Like the first one we did, remember? You thought it was 4. You guys are just doing quite the number game here.
I never learned numbers when I was in school.
You're going to learn today.
Okay. What's silver? 1?
Yes. But there's no. Oh wait. That one should not have so. Oh, maybe it's getting weaned. Okay, so yeah, just do 1.
Crap.
Whoa, watch out.
I'm watching. I like to push to the limits.
So I believe what they've been doing is they keep on increasing their. Yeah, she said there's not many on milk. They keep increasing how much they get until they're about like 2 weeks before they're weaned, and then they start decreasing so that it's not like a shock to just like take away all their milk. Because that would be kind of sad. It would not be a good time. So.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out all my other social media accounts linked down below and check out my merch at farmergrace.com.
And it was a pleasure showing Grayce around our farm, and I hope that you guys also, if you're interested in the dairy side of things, check out my channel, ran with my other 2 sisters, NYFARMGIRLS everywhere, and we also have some merch, and we're on the same website, so if you happen to see it, and
I will link everything down below also.
and
look at this cute little baby.
He's just chilling.
I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.